Free to Succeed, Season 2, Raid Shadow Legends. The saga of the fruit flies continues. I took the drain apart again yesterday, and then there's a bottom part that you don't take apart that goes down and in, and it was also very screwed up. So I dumped a bunch of stuff in there, tried to clean that out. Then there's a plant that we think might be the culprit as well, so we moved the plant outside. And I have to say, it's a little early to say, but I've seen one this morning since I've been awake, which is way different than usual. And usually over by the sink, it was kind of noticeably bad, but that's also kind of where the plant was like in the kitchen area too. So between the drain and the plant, those are the only two things we can think of where they might be coming from. The plant's outside, and the drain has been as cleaned as I can get it. I'm gonna have to get it professionally snaked or something the next step, but we think maybe we sorted it out. Anyway, in raid news, I know most of you are here for the fruit fly stories, but we'll talk about raid, I guess, now. Let me grab my Hydra stuff real quick. And then we got a pretty cool update from yesterday. So I knew you were gonna do that to me, you fucking bitch. You bitch of a game, you. I knew you were gonna do that to me. No! Oh my God, I have to just come in here and see that? Cool, thanks. Thanks for that, Red Dot Raid. Really improves my raid experience. Dude, check this out. Load it. Look what we did. We beat this boss. This boss stage, rather. It was tough. We had to make some changes. So what I did was, the problem I kept running into was I could kill this one fine. Wasn't really too big of a deal. But then we'd get to Scarab and we would just slowly lose over time because of all the counterattacks. So I went through each champ in this team. She had Blood Shield already, but I don't think anyone else did. So I went and gave everyone Blood Shield that I could. I had no Blood Shield for our attack, so we had to take a counterattack every time our attack hit. But everybody else not taking counterattacks and her being on Destroy did it. I think it took us like, is there a turn counter here that tells us how many? I think it was like 700 turns. It took a while, but it would kind of snowball. And I almost quit at one point because he kept stealing continuous heals and just healing himself back up. But what happened as it very slowly snowballed over time and we got the shield weaker, we could do more damage to him. And then we had a couple of lucky rounds where he didn't steal continuous heals. He stole other stuff, but not continuous heals. And we were able to get him out of there. So we beat the stage. I've moved everybody's normal rings back to them. But yeah, we also beat this one. Artak and Wither pretty much. Somehow Soul Drinker kept himself in the fight until the end, which I thought was strange. But obviously these two were there, and I just made sure he had an HP burn when he died. So next, I think we'll cut over this way. See if we can't get to this key. And then we'll have all three keys, and then we will get to try to fight the boss, which will be very interesting. Yeah, that'll be pretty interesting for us to do. And again, we're only on normal, so like it is what it is, but still kind of fun. This is the most progress we've made in Cursed City so far. Usually we can clear all the green. We can get over here, and I think historically we get stopped by these three stages. We've never been able to beat this one before. We don't have 10 red stars for this stage usually. I think we usually get hung up here. Purple we haven't really tried to venture into too much, and then blue we can clear a couple stages, but we usually end up getting hung up. So yeah, I think we've got a shot at least getting to try to fight the boss this time. So pretty cool stuff. In other news, we are done with this artifact enhancement. I didn't build Ostrox. I forgot. I think that's his name, right? I forgot forgot to build Ostrox when I was going through the gear yesterday. So now I'm thinking, well, I guess I could do it and finish the artifact enhancement and get, you know, some pieces for a summon pull summon. It's 25, so I wouldn't even get a whole summon. Actually, I don't think I would pull on this one, because if I pulled a fucking marksman who's right there, I don't think I would handle that well. And it would be like, it'd be cool to pull the Sandra. I'd be stoked about that. Tatura's fine, but I don't know how excited I'd be. Same with Elinero. Is that right? Yes. And then this would be really cool, obviously, but you know, I was seeing if me moving her was, but I'm not moving her, I'm moving the camera. Seeing if it was making that move more. So I probably wouldn't pull on this one anyway, to be honest. But we, again, have Visix. We have Fire Knight starting this evening. For me, this evening. Right? Yeah. Late. 14 hours and 20 minutes. That's 10 p.m.? That's starting for me? Huh. Weird. Anyway, I reckon we'll wait on that to do Dungeon Divers. I assume there will be more to follow. Oh, and then we got a champ training starting. What weird times for all this stuff to be starting? Feels weird anyway. Maybe it's normal, but other than that, I don't think there's a bunch of updates or anything. We used a shit ton of silver on this artifact enhancement. Like, we had 30 million. This artifact enhancement cost us about 17 million to do. That is straight bonks. I remember when it used to cost like 6 million. I remember artifact enhancement used to cost about 6 million to get done. Not no mo. Not no motherfucking mo. So, what else? Action Wars we've done. I tried to get through 14. To be fair, I tried to get through 14 on auto, but I think we just lack damage. It's like Arbiter, Apothecary. You know what I mean? It's not, an Apothecary's not built, and there's just not a lot of damage. It's very support heavy. So I reckon, man, I wish Champ Training was live now. I want to 6-star this dude. I guess I won't use my Hydra key yet, because I do want to try him in Hydra. Damn it. Scoob Steve, damn you. All right, so what do we got going on here? We'll probably get those, although I think I did get some speed boots. I'm wondering if it's going to be like double perception speed set. That's what we're going to end up putting on him. I would love to get an HP chest. So there's speed boots and some HP gloves if I want them. What else we got in here? Excuse me. There's double accuracy. So maybe we have a couple options in speed set. That shield's decent, but surely we've got something better in perception. That's okay. That's pretty good. So we've got plenty of options in the speed set, actually. What do we got going on in perception? I don't think we have any speed boots. Oh, no, we do. Done with it. Good stuff. About... Okay, so the chest plate's probably... there's potential there. What are you gonna do? Accuracy. All right. You're such a whore. You're such a skank whore. And I hate you. Okay, gloves. are definitely going to be speed. Let's throw those on. Guess it's okay if you have defense. I guess I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay. Dude, I stay getting triple resistance rolls on perception stuff. I think I've got... Someone else might be wearing it now. I think I've got at least 2 pieces that have done it. I might have 3. Love getting resistance rolls in perception gear. And by love, I mean it makes my balls hurt. In a bad way. Man, really not a lot of great... I have a lot of perception gear to have so much shit perception gear. You know? I mean, it's the two... It's 2 of the substats I want, but like, I just... It's ugly. That ain't my baby. That baby ugly, dude. Take you to 12 and see what you do. We'll try on. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna need to take perception where I can get it, so I guess we're gonna go speed boots there. I am going to need some good accuracy substat. Oh, this is the one. I was thinking this was backwards. I thought it was HP percentage with accuracy. I mean, I guess if we doubled on HP there. We won't, but it'd be cool if we did. Hey, sometimes you gotta manipulate it a little bit. You gotta gaslight it into doing what you want. So that alleviates the pressure of accuracy a bit. So we could... try this. Do I have no speed and accuracy pieces here? That is just wild. I should sell every one of these pieces just out of spite. Just all the way out of spite, dude. All right, so let's go. I mean, he's slow. He's kind of slow. I don't think I want him that slow. I need speed and accuracy, and that just exists here. And that's the 2 substats we didn't touch in this piece. Boy, this fucking game sometimes, dude. I mean, you can't have either of their weapons, so it's not really going to matter, is it? You could have hers. But only hers. Get it off my screen. How do y'all manage to put these things always in the fucking way? How did you pull that off? That's almost impressive. I didn't think you knew your game well enough to put these things in the way everywhere they are. All right, so 19 and 10, 21 and 10. So if we put that stuff on, we can get a little more accuracy from the chest piece. We're gonna get a little more accuracy when we 6-star. Still slower than I want though. What kind of accessories do we have? Maybe we have a really good banner here. Unlikely, but maybe we have a really good banner here. We do not. Yeah, I can hit speed a few times with glyphs, maybe get him up around 200, which I guess is tolerable. You know what I mean? I guess that's usable. I already put a couple pieces on, which I can't look at, of course. So I assume those will be the ones that sit there. So again, we can get the accuracy from the banner. I guess we don't even have to take that to 12 or 16 rather. You know, it's an okay build, I reckon. How much accuracy do we need for Hydra, actually? Is that it? Is the threshold still 250? I don't think so. I feel like you need more. Maybe not, actually. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna throw this gear on. Okay. That's over 350. I think who else I take in there that's landing debuffs. I feel like he still gets block buffs up pretty reliably. Maybe for the lower stages it's fine. So we'll throw the accuracy banner on him when we 6-star. Get him leveled up. You doubled into accuracy, that'd be cool. Well, I guess you didn't want to be cool then. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. We just needed a little bit more attack to really get this build in a perfect place. I guess I got to do his masteries too. I mean, if I max this, that puts him over 250. I should probably just put the banner on him so that if I want to try to move him up a little bit, we can. 11-8 versus... He's undead, right? 16-5. All right. So it'll scale up a little bit more, but nothing insane. So I reckon what we'll do is just wrap it up here. I am kind of waiting on stuff. I'm waiting on the Fire Knight tournament to start. I'm waiting on the champ training to start. So perhaps tomorrow we'll go ahead and 6-star Ostrox, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we are more than squared away on 6-star food. And maybe we'll play around with him and Hydra a little bit tomorrow. And depending on what happens today, maybe I'll probably just do Curse City off camera, because I'm gonna kind of just be working my way through these stages right now. I don't know how interesting that'll be. But of course, if we get to a point where we get to try this boss, we'll do that on camera. But anyway, we're just kind of waiting on fusion stuff to start and getting ready to grind. So I'll guess tomorrow.